Sometimes, just asking, life doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. Sometimes, not in a crisis, but in the middle of an ordinary afternoon, the question quietly appears, what am I living for? No thunder, no tears, just a gentle wave passing through the mind. And you know, something inside you has just awakened. In Buddhism, that question is not a problem to be solved, but a precious sign. It shows that you've moved beyond easy answers like, just try your best, or cheer up. Your mind is no longer satisfied with the surface. You're ready to look deeper. Human life is compared to an extremely rare chance, like a blind turtle at the bottom of the ocean surfacing at the exact moment a wooden ring floats by. But what's truly precious is not that we live, but that we are able to ask deep questions. And that question is the beginning of wisdom. The loop of seeking and escaping. Modern life pulls us into a cycle, seeking happiness, fleeing from pain. When we get what we want, joy fades. When we suffer, we quickly distract ourselves with entertainment, work, or new illusions. And so, we spin on the hedonic treadmill. The more we run, the more exhausted we become, going nowhere. Buddhism calls this dukkha, a suffering that's not loud, not obvious, but always present. Not because we hurt, but because we don't accept that life includes both pain and joy. Not because we lack, but because we always think we need more. Liberation doesn't lie in achieving something or eliminating emotions. It lies in recognizing the spiral and gently observing it without judgment. When we stop chasing or avoiding, a natural stillness arises. Death is not an escape, but a continuation. Many people secretly believe that if life becomes too messy, death will be a relief. But according to Buddhism, death is not a full stop. It is merely a transition, like a flame passed from one candle to another. It's not you returning, but the result of how you've lived, thought, and acted. The concept of karma, is not punishment or reward from a divine being. It is a natural law, like a seed growing into a tree, or ripples spreading when you drop a stone in water. Every action, word, and thought leaves a trace. You don't need to believe in many lives to understand this. Just observe how a kind word can change someone's day. How a small habit shapes character. How a choice today opens a new path. Understanding this, you will no longer see death as something to fear. Because the fear isn't about the ending, it's about never having fully lived. The middle way, walking between extremes. When you see the nature of the cycle and its continuation, you begin to ask a more important question. How can I live without adding more confusion for myself and others? That's when the Buddha pointed to the middle way, a path that is neither extreme, indulgent, nor harsh. It's like a string on an instrument, too tight and it snaps, too loose and it won't play. Only with just the right tension does music arise. The middle way doesn't require you to abandon ordinary life. Whoever you are, wherever you are, this path can weave through your daily living. It invites you to be mindful in every action, word, and choice. What are you nourishing? Love or fear? Awareness or ignorance? This path is not grand. It may be quiet. But within, it holds true strength, the strength of awareness and compassion. Presence, the answer that needs no words. After everything, we return to the initial question, what is the purpose of life? But now, we no longer demand a definite answer. Because it seems that simply living with presence is already the answer. In Buddhism, the word sati, mindfulness, doesn't just mean remembering to breathe or stay focused. It means remembering what is true, what matters, and what is present right now. This moment is your life, not tomorrow, not after you're okay. Presence is not a mystical state only found in monasteries. It exists in washing dishes with full attention, listening to someone with a whole heart, or simply noticing sunlight on the floor in the morning, and knowing you are alive. When you live this way, you don't need to search for meaning. Meaning begins to bloom from within you. Life doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs presence. This life doesn't need to be complete, glamorous, or grand to be meaningful. it just needs your genuine presence. And when you live with honesty, mindfulness, and kindness, every moment, no matter how small, becomes sacred. You don't need to solve every problem or fix every mistake. You just need to live truthfully with yourself, be present in this moment, and open your heart to whatever is happening. Because in the end, meaning is not something to be found, but a way of living, a way of feeling, a way of loving. And when you live like that, without striving for perfection, without needing to go far, you realize you've been the answer all along. Thank you for watching till the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring content.